start first of all with a look towards sort of the next 3 games or so. You know, it's getting towards that final push on what's been a crazy year and a crazy season. What, in your eyes and the guys' eyes, would success look like from those 3 games?
I think it's if you take the last 3 weeks from Newcastle, I think if you look at that second half, the way we played, the way we came back, the sort of tries we scored, and then you take the Northampton Saints game. I think that was a full 80-minute performance. And you take the Bristol game. I mean, we were really up for it. Some circumstances had happened, the yellow card, the red card. But if you take the first half, the character the boys showed, and even the second half being down to 40 men, I think it just shows the character that's in the team, and the way we want to go forward and the way we want to play. I think for this next 3 weeks, if you take that, I think it's just to like go from where we've got a baseline now, and we just want to go up from there. If it's the way we play, the way we defend, the way we approach the game, we just want to kind of be as a tight group going forward in the way we play, and then build from that. Because I mean, it's like you say, it's been a tough season, it's been a tough year. Some results didn't go our way, but I mean, one thing you can't fault from this team is we've shown character in every game. So I think now it's just more the actual scoring tries, getting under that pressure, getting points from it. These next 3 games is a good indication, and for us to going in the off season to where we want to go forward. Yeah.
Going back to sort of the Bristol game and also the 3 to come as well. Obviously, the big thing, talking point from a fan's point of view, is that the fans are back. How was it for you last week?
It was, even on a away game, it was just amazing. It was going out for warm up. And hearing people in the back of your head speaking and screaming, and the host people that's talking and running out, and you hear people screaming again and people clapping hands and stuff. Just to hear that again after so many games playing in an empty stadium was such a I can always say humble experience in a way. Just to see something so small of having, the last thing you focus on is going to a big game like that is supporters, and then you see them and then you're like, as a player, how much you've missed them in a way. So for me, it was really nice to have them, and that's what makes this week again so excited for us being back at Kingsholm.
Does it become a bit of a double-edged sword, Ruan? Because is that thing of what you've just expressed there, is that pretty much unanimous across the squad? Because we've seen it in other sports, we've seen it in football, we've seen it in the other sports, like golf, for example, that's seen the fans back over the last weekend or so. And we've heard a lot of people say, well, some players have really risen to the challenge of the fans coming back, and some have taken a good while to get used to it. Has it been a little bit like that? You know, no 2 people are the same sort of thing. So while some of you, obviously yourself, you've really risen to it and embraced it, have some of the guys been just a little bit hesitant at all?
It's almost like that theory where some people thrive under pressure, and I think some fans, as soon as there's fans and there's all of that pressure comes up, and they get more excited as a player. I think the big thing for us as players was now. It was very tough to get used to running out on an empty stadium and just hearing other players and your own voice when you're on the field. Like you say, I think for other players now, loads of boys this year made their debut, and loads of them experienced a bit of fans and people for the first time in the Bristol game. So it's like you say, it's for me personally, it's I thrive on having fans there and having people there, because that's what makes rugby the sport and sport in general so amazing. So I think it goes down to, like you say, some players need to all get used to it, or they feel maybe a bit more pressure of having more eyes on you than what you were used to playing in COVID with an empty stadium. But yes, like you say, I personally I really thrive on having supporters there, home and away. It just brings another atmosphere and pressure to you as a player.